Hello, this is the CognitiveGamer, and today we're looking at Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer. I do love my multiplayer games. So first off, I want to go through the class system. Now, the menu system and the overall look of it is just garbage. It just looks like a clusterfuck, and it just doesn't tell you much information. Better yet, when you want to change your loadouts or whatever, yeah, there is an option. It's on personalization. There's not just something that says it. It's in my career. And then from my career, you want to go to edit loadouts. Crazy. First off, there's scout, assault, and support. Scout, sniper, assault, submachine gun support. Kind of like mid-range, but they have the ability to revive people, have the ability to have turrets, can turn invisible and teleport, you can reveal locations. So on and so forth. Pretty classic. So if you want to go in, you have classic multiplayer action here. Different types of guns, different types of scopes, different types of additional attachments. It's kind of barren as compared to, say, Battlefield or Call of Duty. What do you expect? I mean, it's a pretty bare bones type of multiplayer, especially with loadouts and diversity of guns. Essentially, the feel of it is going to be a heavier Halo. Another thing I don't like, you have to hit the triangle button to save your loadout. It doesn't automatically do it, so I constantly find myself making a loadout and then not saving it, which is really nitpicky, but it's kind of a pet peeve. So the thing that's really the draw to this is Warzone, and Warzone, we'll do classic. Warzone is essentially a barrage of different types of modes that come like one after another. So it might start off as in deathmatch, and then that will end after 5 minutes, and then it'll go into capture the flag, and that'll go for 5 minutes. Unfortunately, they call it different names, and there's not really a mode. There's not really like a manual you can look that up. You just kind of have to play it and get used to it. It's pretty intimidating. The first time I played this, I was lost for about 2 or 3 games. It's just something you have to get the feel of. They bury a lot of information, and that just doesn't make it. It's very intimidating to new people, especially people who have never played a multiplayer game before. That being said, it looks like I'm jumping in this game, and we are severely down. Actually, I think it just ended. Okay. Classic Warzone, fantastic. We'll try 24, because that's where most people play. So that's a 12-on-12 type of game. Let's see if we can find anything. Also, I'm looking for people to play on my team. I don't get it. The PlayStation Network has just always had a problem with getting people to communicate. Even the controllers, you can plug in any headphone you want. Any headphone! It even comes packaged with a little microphone thingamabobber. It's not very good, but at least you can talk to people. But in this game, very rarely do I find it where people actually communicate with one another. And in this game especially, communication is key. Because if you can swarm, you kind of have the advantage. Again, I don't know what the PSN's problem is. It just never had people that would talk, as compared to Xbox Live, where everybody talks. In fact, it's almost the opposite problem, where too many people talk. So, I'm playing support, which means I have the ability to revive people. I also have a shotgun, which is overpowerful. I mean, I swear to God, I've hit people from across the map with this thing. So let's revive people. So actually, reviving, you can do it from a distance. You just press a button and they're back. Boom. You get points. Brilliant. And he died again. Oh man, they are just tossing those grenades. See if I can revive this guy. And I can. See how far I can revive it from? And then they get the option to accept the revival or not. Only 1 minute remaining. So obviously, it's only the first one. As I said, this is Warzone, where there are different types of modes. So the first one is search and destroy. Defend. Essentially, that is you plant the bomb. So I think we're defending our point right there. Cool. I'm gonna plant a turret. That's another thing support can do. Put up a turret. Oh, that's not good. So it's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. It's a little too crazy at times, especially with the feel of it. So the feel of the game, it's like I said, it's like a heavier Halo. You don't move as fast. The guns have a little more of a have a little bit more of an impact, especially when you die, and it just kind of hurts a little bit more. So it's like if you mix Gears of War with Halo, that's kind of the feel of this game. Oh, I had a revive, and I totally just ignored it. It's definitely different than most multiplayers. At the same time, it's pretty generic. Like I said, Warzone. Son of a... What the... Like I said, the real draw to this is Warzone, and that's a very unique mode. That being said, it's not something I see myself playing, say, 6 months down the line. This is something I would pick up, play for a little bit, and then put away. The strategy is just kind of missing unless you bring in your own team, which actually communicate. Gotcha. Ah. Problem with the shotgun, it's aggressive one-on-one, because you need pinpoint accuracy. That is another thing in this game. There's not really much of an aim assist as compared to such as Call of Duty, as you can just snap up, kill somebody. It's more about getting in their face and actually putting your cursor on them, like I said, closer to Halo. But it is heavier, thus Gears of War, but it's not third person and it's not cover based. I think, whoa. I don't know what just happened. That being said, it is... It does have that heavy feel of Gears of War, where like when you run, it feels like you're stomping, you're not sprinting. It's, the guns have a little bit of an impact, and it's not as brutal and in your face as Gears of War, especially with the chainsaw. But, oh my god. But it is that slower multiplayer feel. As it takes longer for guns to reload, it takes a little bit longer to fire. So like I said, look at that, I can revive him from all the way up here. That's crazy. Oh, he's got destroyed. Revive again. Move! That was really stupid. That was really, really stupid. So, my overall feelings of the game, it's good. It's generic. It's essentially the classic multiplayer modes. It looks beautiful. That is the one thing that this game holds above the others, is that it is beautiful. And Warzone is a unique mode. But again, it's pretty much the only mode. There is some customization, but the menu system makes it convoluted and actually tough to operate with. And it's very non-user friendly. So, if you're willing to put in a little bit of time, it works. It works very well. It looks beautiful, but it doesn't have the lasting power as other multiplayer games. For a launch title, pretty darn awesome. Yeah, eat that drone. Oi. Oh, you can shoot through those. I always forget that. Like I said, it's just a bunch of little things that kind of add up together that it doesn't tell you whatsoever. Oh, you mean you can shoot through those? And it just takes time and practice to get through. And even... I have to revive it. I think I deconstructed something. I don't know. So, the lack of explanation and kind of the lack of variety really makes it kind of bare bones, especially with the lack of weapons and overall unlocks. That being said, it is fun for the time being, and I can't wait for more multiplayer games. Though, if this is a sign What? He should have been dead. But this is a sign of the multiplayer games on the PSN. I'm a little scared. Lack of communication is really a big deal. So I'm hoping the atmosphere changes more so than the games. Because of course the games are awesome. Of course, make your own teams, make your own clans, whatever. Oh, gotcha. That's all well and good, and it's a fun game to play with people you know. Now, if only I had people I know who had PS4s in this game. So, please, add me. It's the Archpope. It's the-Archpope. ARCHPOPE. This is PostGrad Games. Oh, and I'm the CognitiveGamer, or the Archpope. And this is Killzone Shadowfall multiplayer. Oh, Jesus. And find me online. You can check out our channel. Go into my Twitter, @CognitiveGamer. Also check out our brand new Facebook page. Hey, we won the mission. Facebook page. Facebook.com/users/PostGrad or something like that. Just type in PostGrad Entertainment into the search bar, and we'll pop right up. On YouTube, go to PostGrad Games. And, of course, check out VPOgames.com for all your vintage games and your new games. They might be carrying some PS4 stuff. I haven't actually checked this out. I should probably check that. But I'm sure oh, no! What's behind me? Maybe you'll find some retro games to play with people. I really want to get Super Smash Brothers for the N64 and a couple controllers. Just, I'm a little broke. This was a Christmas gift. Awesome Christmas gift. Some of the sound effects are too loud and really obnoxious. Yeah, you accept my advice. Oi. So I'm just going to play a little bit and you can totally observe. Tell me how I'm doing. I'm a little bit rusty. First time playing in a while. Yeah, that's what happens when you get revived. That's another thing. You can revive players from such a far distance. You just kind of have to camp on them. There's no way you can, like, knock them down when they're already... Like, there's no way to hit them after they're down. They could theoretically stay up there until they respawn. Which is a little bit strange. Apparently I can't build a turret on a hill. It's just a bunch of little things that make no sense. Like, why can't I build a turret on the hill? Or maybe it was because I was on top of a teammate. I'm pretty oblivious. Can I revive you through a wall? No. How about you? Where are you? Nice. God, it's so good looking for a multiplayer game. There's very little lag. Oh, it's wonderful. Well, that's a little bit of lag. That's a poor time to say that, because he's jerking around like an 8-bit over there.